Hi guys. I am feeling a little better. I think I figured out what it was. I don't want to go into the TMI, but I think I did figure out what it was. Which I made the same mistake today, but I fixed it. So it's slowly going away, the not feeling great. But overall health stuff, still don't know. We're gonna go see some specialist. So hopefully I can get that figured out in general. Hello, how are you guys doing? How's your day going? DJ, I saw that you said you got your MRI today? 4th of the price? Hell yeah, dude. It was loud as hell, hell yeah. Hi, Howdy, how you doing? It's Slim's birthday? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hi, ZV, how you doing? Hi, Cyan. Hi, the dog, hello. You got to keep the grippy socks? Hell yeah, dude. Grippy socks for the win. I tried to fix my bangs and now they're just hella short, so we're gonna ignore that. Catching up on Grey's Anatomy? Nice. That was like my grandma's show, dude. I've only seen like a little bit of it. Some of the girls at my old job used to watch it when we were kind of slow. You fell asleep when you had MRIs? Hell yeah. Do they take a long time? Yeah, I was feeling fine. And then I started feeling really sick right before stream. But like I said, I think I figured out what was going on. I just won't get super TMI. I got enough TMI with you guys yesterday. But fixed the issue. It's slowly going away. That, and I took, I'm not doing energy drinks anymore. I took a caffeine pill though, so hopefully that'll wake me up a little bit more. 20 minutes for your shoulder? God. Yeah, I would go to sleep too. Honestly, that's what I do at the dentist office when they're in my mouth. And it was cold in here today. I wasn't gonna wear a jacket, but I have to. It's freezing in this room today. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna flip what side these are on. Hi, the doctor. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cyan, dude. I was thinking about throwing on a hoodie. I was like, I'll super bum it to stream. It's cold. They have no anatomy. You missed the tea? What do you mean? The show or yesterday's tea? It wasn't anything exciting, I can promise you that. Oh, sorry for being low energy again. I wanted to bring more energy. I started, like I said, just not fucking feeling good right before stream. Let's just say tampons are banned in this household. Yeah, I went to bed kind of early last night, and then like I said, I woke up feeling fine earlier. Thank you, Jaeger. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not much. We're chilling today. I hadn't been feeling the best recently, but I want to be more consistent with stream. Let me see. Let me see what it flagged it for. Oh, I don't go by that name on here. I got it blocked. Thank you, thank you. I've been trying. I want to be more consistent. My health's just been kind of getting in the way of like my goals with that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It will be figured out. Oh, you're good, dude. You're good. That's just why I auto-modded. I don't... Me necessarily don't really mind too much. Oh, fuck, guys. Doctor is fine? Okay. Yes, sir, doctor. How are you doing today? Oh, I love seeing you guys. I love hanging out with you. That's true. I would say that. I gotta do a little bit more like social media stuff, Jaeger, and then I also need to, oh my god, I'm trying to think. A part of it is also that I just had like, I've had like an online following since I was like 14. I feel like I'm slouching hella today. The camera reset, tilt it down. There you go. When y'all are too much above my head, it makes me feel weird. I did get a mount for the other monitor, so I'm gonna try to do that after stream. And I got the mic mount. I'm just not gonna do that before stream. I was late enough today, not feeling well. Yeah, the health beat. Oh, honestly, it kind of like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got off yesterday and I was so sad because I wanted to do like a longer stream. And just because of my health stuff and getting that call while we were on stream and like all the blood tests that we done not coming back with a definitive result, just that it's an autoimmune problem, we just don't know which one, kind of like psyched me out. I'm not gonna lie, I like laid in bed and cried. I was so sad. I was like, please, what's wrong with me? Because I've been like horrified that it's gonna be like some rare condition that other people don't have, or like something like incurable or unhelpable, so I was like oh, nice. You're spending $900 on drinks? How much is that in drinks? Damn, dude. For 2 years, haven't been able to work. Yeah, it's making me sad, especially because this job is so especially demanding of my time and my consistency in order to be successful. So I'm like, fuck, dude, like I feel like I'm getting in my own way, to be honest, and I don't like that feeling. We've talked a little bit about like me getting sober and stuff, and like how working on things is like super rewarding for me. And so when I'm not able to work on anything, and until recently, like it's been the past 2 years for me too, I have to like rest more, and I have to, I just, that's so hard for me to get myself to do. It's just Asperger's. Stupid. Hell yeah. Imported, ooh. I used to love Japanese whiskey, dude. Delish. Damn. I may just need to like start sitting down and getting ready too, again. Yeah, we do need to kidnap a doctor. Please, God, something's wrong with me. I don't know what it is. Cause like I said, I felt okay. Because I know it's not stream. It doesn't make me anxious. It's not any of those feelings, and it's not the same feelings I get when I'm anxious or like dreading something, you know? It's like a physical, like I feel woozy and like sick. Like I don't know how to explain it. And like weak, I guess. So I'm gonna chug this protein drink. Yeah, I'm not super interested in the whole drinking thing anymore. Aw, cute, doctor. That's cute. I love that. I hope she starts feeling better. Sorry, my brain's a little slow today too. Because another thing that I'm doing right now is, so y'all know I normally take like Adderall for the ADHD and stuff. The health problems started happening, I would say, like 6 months after I started the Adderall. So I was like, damn, is it the Adderall? Like, So I'm gonna like cut back on everything. I may be a little spacey for a little bit, but just to make sure it's not the Adderall causing problems. Yeah, I've tried, because it's like, okay, so I'll go over the symptoms with you. Extreme fatigue, migraines, which I've never really gotten before, but like extreme migraines. My hair's falling out. I feel like a balding middle-aged man. And if you are a balding middle-aged man, no offense, but me personally as a woman, I can't pull off the bald look, okay? You know. And then like my skin's breaking out worse than it ever has in my life. Some girls can't. Not me, bro. Not me, for sure. I don't know. I like long hair. It's why I had to like cut my hair recently. Because it's just been that, and like moving out here to Reno, the water's a lot harsher. I don't know if it's the water, I don't know if it's my medication, I don't know what it is. But my hairline is receding, bro. Like, it's fucking stupid. I hate it. Not super bad, but like literally right here in the corners. I stopped wearing my extensions because of it, but I've worn extensions since like middle school or high school, and it's never like affected my hair growth or like my hair before. Like I'll be in the shower and like clumps of my hair will come out. It's kind of low-key scary, if I'm being honest. Def not menopause. I don't know, dude. At this point I'm wondering. My mom thinks it could be early menopause, so I don't know. Probably go get like a full hormone panel to see what's going on, because like extra like estrogen in your system, which with the way my emotions are, could be a possibility of like the hair falling out and stuff like that. Have a good night, Jaeger. Too young for menopause. Apparently you can get it early, I don't know. That, or it's gotta be hormone levels fucked up, because we checked my thyroid, we checked for like basically all the autoimmune disorders, which again, autoimmune in itself came back positive, but none of the actual specified tests came back positive. They were looking at like lupus, Sjogren's, God, there were some other ones too. I definitely will, dude. I definitely will. I'd be sad a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. So don't make things worse. Yeah, thankfully Adderall like halves in your system when you take it. It doesn't like build up like antidepressants and stuff like that. So I can just kind of like stop taking the Adderall, which most days I try not to take it anyway, just because I feel like constant amphetamines in my system are not healthy. I usually just take it on days when I'm like low energy, foggy, or just need that extra motivation. But it's honestly become like more and more recent, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Yeah. Because even my psychiatrist was like, do not take this every day. So, but I will talk to her. I just don't have an appointment with her for like another month is the only thing about it. So, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm like breaking out more than I ever had in my life. That's what also makes me think maybe it's like hormonal. Because that's not normal. Virtual visit. Yeah, I guess I could set that up. See if I can get an early one. Because like around the 6-month mark after taking Adderall, I think is when I moved up to 20 milligrams. And I looked at like the side effects of like what Adderall can do to you, and it's like we're kind of on that line, but all of these symptoms go with so many different things. So I just never know. I'll talk to her about just like halving the dose and then like working my way down, which I do have like those on me right now. Yeah, the crashes are horrible because like the days I don't take it, I'm basically asleep the whole day and the whole night. Like I'm so tired and super hungry. And that's another thing is like I've been eating a lot better than I have in my life before, so I know it's like not that. I know it's thank you Kim Keys for the follow, and thank you Nico for the follow. I really appreciate it. So I don't know, I just don't know what it is. And like I said, it kind of made me feel a little hopeless and helpless yesterday to not know what was going on. Hello, Terrific, how you doing? Like right now, I just want to go to sleep. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Wow, on stream and everything. Embarrassing myself in front of my friends. I'm doing okay today, Nico. How are you doing? I'm feeling a little low energy, but we're gonna get through. Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate that. I'm definitely trying. I can't say it doesn't like weigh on my mental a little bit, especially because I was like healthy, nothing wrong with me most of my life. I mean, I've gotten sick before, but not to where it's like something consistent like this. It's kind of fucked me up. You get thirsty too. Yeah, and it doesn't help because I know I'm not supposed to worry or stress about it, but I think not knowing is just the most stressful part of it. I'm just like, what is wrong? Like, what is wrong? I just want to fix it. So I'm sorry you feel that, DJ. It's a miserable feeling. What video? I want to see. Nico, the only reason I'm not is because I've been trying to get on more consistently. Unfortunately, like stream and numbers suffer when I'm not on here consistently. So it's just been really important for me to get on. I'll probably do like another hour or two stream today. I'm gonna try to drudge it up out of me. It's just to the point where like I kind of like don't even want to play a game. Like I'm just forced to be exhausted. Tribute to Slim. Cute! And y'all said it's Slim's birthday today. Let me get in there. Give him a little gifties. You know me. Okay, I can't go super crazy. I was gonna go super crazy. I should not do that. Let me see how much money I have. And if you're wondering who I'm talking about, I'll give him a shout out. Let me just get all this lined up so I can shout him out and then boom, drop it. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Alright. I think I can swing $250, but I feel like 100 subs would be crazier. I shouldn't do that. That's like $500. I can't. I gotta save my money for myself. I gotta save my money for myself. As much as I like giving to other people, I should not. I shouldn't do it. He gives the best reactions. I can't help it. I love seeing y'all freak out on stream. It's my favorite thing ever. Alright, I won't go absolutely insane. 250 is enough. Alright, let me give him a shout out. Alright, you ready? There we go, we tipped them. He's jamming. I had to. I almost went crazier with it, but I literally can't. I can't. I gotta chill the fuck out. You should. I get that, Nico. Because it's kind of hard. Stream demands consistency. I had to for the birthday boy. Sorry, I'll flip back over to our stream in a second. Oh, what's the one left? Curse, what is it? You tell me right now. How many? I can't help it. But stream takes like consistency. You do have to be consistent on it. So I understand feeling like you kind of don't have the time. Really, DJ? I might have to quit vaping. If that's what's going on, I will quit. Curse, how far is he away? Hold on. Is it just the 5? Is it that 320? Every 50 is a goal. Okay. It needs to be a little lead poison. Well, they're doing that through the tampons, and I felt it earlier. Damn, another 50's 250. I is tempted, girl. I is tempted, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been blowing money recently. I can't do that. Oh, wait. Okay. Ooh, 25? Oh, that's tempting. I can't lie. Thank you, Nico, for the sub. Thank you. I hella appreciate it. Thank you, Howdy. I try to be generous when I can be. I enjoy doing so. It makes me very happy to kind of give to others. It makes me extremely happy. I'm debating this so hard. Alright, give me a second. I think I can swing it. I just cannot spend any more after this. I already gifted like, I think 150 subs this week to somebody, 2 different people. The guy you suggested, and then, Kurz, thank you so much for the resub. And then 50 to him now. Damn. Yo, I gotta chill. Let me see if I can get someone else to tip it. I did. He deserved it. Alright, I got a friend on it. Hold on. Alright. Alright, give me just a second. Let me send this text. And it should be swingable. Hey, he deserved it though. I genuinely love the genuine reactions. He had his friend Jesus in there, and so I went to Jesus' stream too and like tipped literally everything in my bank account. I'm not kidding. I was like dead broke. Hi Red Hood, how you doing? Do you want to be called Red Hood or Venom? Because Cyan just said Venom and now I feel insecure about what I called you. Alright, Curse. Give it literally like 5 minutes tops. He's about to get another at least 25 to 50. I'm so excited for him. I can't wait to watch this. Is it bad to like, I don't know. 10 to 20 people for the whole... Dude, it kind of is. It can be demanding. Honestly, like I want to get big in streaming enough to make it like a profitable job, but I also don't want to like lose touch with like my audience or being able to like get close to you guys, because I think that's what I like love and appreciate the most about this job. I do love getting to know you guys, but Venom, okay, all right, I got you. I will from now on. And again, check out his stream. He's a good boy. He puts on a good stream. Like, he deserves it. Yeah, double-edged sword for growing, exactly. Because then streams really do become more like on you and like being entertaining, and especially with like how my health has been going recently. Kind of sounds like nightmarish, constantly entertaining, but when I was feeling better, like it was a lot easier. Hello, Majin. Hello. All right. Uh, 25, damn, dude. You got it. I am. I think the caffeine pill's starting to kick in. I started to not feel good before stream again today, but I'm determined to push through. Like I said, this takes consistency and dedication, and this is kind of all I care about doing, so I have to. What camera does he use, Curse? Do you mind me asking? DJ! Thank you for the 20 gifted, dude. Thank you. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you, DJ. You did not have to do that. Thank you. Insane. Thank you. To help share the wealth. Thank you. It does go towards that. It does. Thankfully, I've been able to get my bills paid with my other jobs and on my own. He uses an OBS bot. Okay. Yeah, because I have like I was looking at the OBS one, but I think this one's like a Life 360 link. I just noticed it auto-tracking, so I was like, which one is that? Ah, I see. Thank you for dropping that in the chat for me. I'm peeking at it. Yeah, because this quality looks good. I feel like mine kind of lacks. Yeah, I get that, Nico. Because, like, I look at people like... I don't know, like... I would say, like, Markiplier or, like, Queso or, like, you know what I mean? Like, people whose chats are just, like, when they are live streaming, zoom in, dude. And I feel like that's gotta feel very, like, disconnected. Hell yeah, Curse! I do the same thing on my wish list. You're so real for that. It may be taking a little longer. He might be transferring money around, but I do have someone. Sub bomb stress you out. Oh, CD. Okay, that's totally cool. Lurk away. Yeah, Hassan, dude. Oh my god. He does. He reads chat like a laser. It's insane. And I've watched like clips of him going back up and like scrolling and like making sure to like scan read what everybody's saying. Absolutely insane. I probably would like slow chat down if it got to that point because I want to like go out of my way to make sure. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the less you're interacting with the OGs, that or like set up like a VIP chat so like the peeps from the beginning always get to chat, or like you can like earn your way into it. Oh, yes, there we go. There we go. Hell yeah. He's like, who are you? Where did you come from? He just said stretch the fuck out. Okay, alright. I will have to lurkies on his stream so I can pay more attention to you guys again, but that was very fun. I hope he has a great birthday stream. Oh, thank you, Curse, for that shout out. There he is, hell diving. Oh my god, pure chaos in there. Okay. Alright, I got him on in the background. Thank you so much, Slider, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, and the Nightbot's working again. Let's go. Dude, I almost like want to play it again, but I'm like, I'm already stressed out enough. Do I really want to let that game stress me out? An amazing quesadilla on stream, yes? Ooh. Oof. Maybe I need to eat. Oh, thank you, Slider. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And DJ, thank you again for the 20 gifted subs. Absolutely insane. I have not eaten. That's probably part of it, huh? I should grab a snack. Oh, I ordered tacos earlier. I know, I know. Let me go grab my tacos. I just figured y'all didn't want to watch me eat. Oh god. Usually, I used to be able to go forever without eating. Like, I would go all day and then I wouldn't eat until nighttime. I can't do that anymore. I can't. Texting back that friend that just helped me out with that in Slim's stream. Give me 1 second, guys, and then I'll jump back into chat. All right, there we go. Hi, Quantum. How you doing? I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm just kind of like, I went from being freezing cold to super hot. What is going on? Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you. I know, I need to eat. I got tacos though. Got tacos, and then let me also type something out here. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I was born and raised there, and then I moved to Reno, Nevada, about like 2 years ago now. Oh my god, I'm fucking... How was I hot? Cold, and now I'm hot. Jesus. Oh. Kill you? They're making me eat on stream. It's a very demanding chat. My typing's quick. I keep hearing that. I've like worked on computers like all my life. You might be the only German right now. Sorry, I want to talk, but I don't want to eat with my mouth full, but I told you guys, or eat with my mouth full. The fuck? Talk with my mouth full, but I told you guys I would pay attention to you. Oh, dude, I have Slim in the background. He just got gifted another 18 subs. Dude, he deserves it. He's doing so well. Curse, if you're still in here, that kid is doing so well. I'm so proud of him. Guten Appetit. Is good appetite? Ooh. German's actually one of the languages. I love how aggressive it sounds, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate the lurk. I hope you have, I hope you get your work done and have a good evening if I don't hear from you again. Alright, Curse, if you're still in here, I'm gonna do it one last time. Since he's so close. We're gonna complete that. Alright, I'm tapped out though. Y'all don't talk to me for 2 weeks, I gotta make more money. Don't ask me for nothing, kids, okay? Mommy's tapped. Cute. That was great. Good. I'm glad. I had to. He was so close, and it was a reasonable amount. Reasonable. I had to. That's okay, Howdy. I got it for us. Don't you worry. That was for me and Howdy. Poor boy is sweating. Alright, I'll keep eating and we'll chat. You're a Polish guy correcting others' German grammar? Hell yeah. I'll be mommy confirmed? Yeah. I'm mommy. I feel so weird eating in front of you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Howdy. I appreciate you saying that. I do hope one day you get granted the financial freedom you need in order to sub to all the streams you want. Hey, I'm down to learn German. Over my face while I eat. Oh, yeah. Words on stream. That's true, that's true. That or like, do y'all like watching those like clips where it's like Reddit stories and someone's doing like Minecraft like parkour in the background? Or like Subway servers? I'll just put that on for you. Hey, Howdy, I get that. I get that. You just reminded me I gotta text my landlady back. See if I can extend to March. She said yes, but she wants me to buy this house, and I'm just like, dude, I do not know if I want to buy this house. Dude, if I hit the lottery, oh my god. I feel that. I would spend all of my lottery money on streamers. Especially the people that give, like, just genuine reactions. Zoomer sensory videos. Yeah, exactly. I've been staring at the world from a tightrope. Worried sick, but I'm hanging on to high hope. I love watching people succeed. It makes me so happy. But yeah, if I was rich, see, that's probably why I'm not rich, because I would give all my money away. Yeah, there's news. So my lease was gonna end at the end of December, and for like 3 months he was gonna have to take on like a place. The husband was gonna have to take on a place he was renting and this mortgage, and he didn't want to do that. So I talked to her, and I talked about maybe renting to own. I was like, in a year, maybe I could be in a better place. That, and I kind of wanted to see how it goes. I'm like, Dolly Parton. That is a compliment, ma'am, especially being from the South. You flatter me. Wish I had the boobs. Hell yeah. I'm just kidding. Those will probably get really heavy and tiring. Yes, she is. I love Dolly Parton. Don't make me Jolene you guys right now. That's a dude banger song. Curse, are you guys going out and doing anything for his birthday, or did you already do that? And girl, I gotta catch you on stream too. I gotta gift you stuff too. I've been trying to lurk in the background when I am alive. 'Cause Because like I said here recently, I haven't been feeling that great. Ooh, Korean hot pot place? Yes! That'll be so fun. On your birthday, you were washing your homie's car? Aw, dude. Mine's so close to, like, Christmas that, like, I usually end up doing, like, absolutely nothing for my birthday, if I'm being honest. So that's the plan for Friday, Saturday. Nice! I hope you guys have fun. Hold on. Now I gotta look at Dolly Parton in her 20s. I have not seen that. Hold on. Oh. Mother. Mother for real. Such a mother. Mother. Okay. Since I got a little bit of food, I'm feeling alright right now. Let us see if we can't load Dead Space. Let me move OBS to this side. I'm gonna put you guys on this side. Dude, it just makes chat so short over here. Oh my god. I gotta set up the other monitors when I get off for show. For show, so I can see what you guys are saying. Y'all yell at me if I missed something in the chat. Alright, let's see if this game loads. And let's see if it lags out this stream. Please! Oh, I gotta install it? Did I delete it? Alright, it's downloading. Y'all let me know if I lag out. I'm hoping it doesn't. I don't even know what that vape is. Is it like huge? Dude, my roommate's mom ended up like ordering like vape juice to our house because in California it's banned. And I wasn't expecting the package. I was expecting my package today, so when a package came in, I just opened it without looking at the name. Dude, and there was like $500 worth of vape stuff in there. It was absolutely insane. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange everything. Laggy, big lag. Okay. Oh, it's almost done. Alright, I'll pause it. Oh, damn it, I should have downloaded it already. Alright, I'm putting y'all back over here. I'll just hang out with you guys today. Move y'all back to this side. Alright, we'll hang today, and then I'm gonna download this tonight, set up all the monitors. I'm smiling though. Okay, good. At least I don't look weird, I guess. Set up the other monitor, and then set up the mic and stuff too. Okay, good. No more lag. Could y'all hear me the whole time? Even though, like, the video was probably laggy? Yeah, you can send it. I'll drop the Discord. Oh my god. Alright, what do we do? What do y'all want to talk about? What you want to chat about? I'm stumped now. Or do y'all want to see my Minecraft world? I'm gonna drink I looked so nice. Good. It could have been real bad. I think some of my favorite things that people have done before in the past, there was no audio. Everything was like, okay, all right. Damn. One of my favorite things people have done in the past is take like weird screenshots of me during stream because I'd be making faces. I actually... Let me pull up my stickers in my phone. Because I was like gonna turn these into emotes and stuff too. How do I pull this up bigger? I guess I'll just show you one at a time. I have... Oh! My phone screen's dirty! Oh my god! No opposition to Minecraft? Okay, perfect. Then I will take you in there. I have hairspray all over my screen. I have that one. I have some where I'm like... I look scared. You can't even see it! Ugh! I'm trying to figure out how to show you guys these. Let me see if I go in to my own stream. I can drop these stickers in. I cannot. Oh, darn. Fire my publicist? Oh, I will. I'll be firing them on the spot. What's my favorite food spot? It kind of depends. It definitely changes, depending on what I hungry for. Alright, let me move y'all again so I can open Minecraft. Alright. Scroll down. Gen V. Oh, somebody told me to watch that the other day. I'm gonna also turn everybody in the background down because I can't think. I can't think when they're talking in my ear. And the music too. Oh my god. Overstimulated as hell. Okay. I'll go ahead and get Minecraft open then. I think I gotta change my categories and some stuff. It's a spin-off to The Boys. That's what I've heard, because I've watched The Boys. Okay. I am way too big. And I think for this game I put my butt over here. I still feel like I look really big. I'm not gonna fool with it. Y'all let me know. Memes Galore channel? Okay, sick. I'll check it out. Yeah. Oh, those, yeah. They banned geek bars, so like the Razzes have been super popular on the East Coast, and now, on the, West Coast they're super popular because the geek bars are banned. Sorry, could not, the ADHD go crazy today. This didn't change my game scene on here. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Need you to not jerk. Oh well, there's gonna be a gap. It is what it is today. If anybody's watching on the vertical layout, you're gonna deal with it and you're gonna like it. Okay? Okay. And then move this up and zoom it in. Too high. Okay. Alright, chat, let me get y'all pulled back up. Ooh, which Korean barbecue spot? Ooh, tomorrow's it is the final Dan to Dan Thursday. I'm doing a little bit better today. I think I figured out what was causing those issues yesterday. I still don't feel like 100%, so it may be like a shorter stream, but at least I'm not dying, I guess. I mean, kind of always am, but it'll be figured out. I was telling them I was a little sad yesterday when I got off. Just because not having an answer kind of stresses me out. I'm back to being cold again. I'm like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Of course, Nico. I want you to be a normal guy. Show up as yourself. That is mucho preferred. Much preferred. I threw in some Spanish on you. I'm so sorry. Alright. What was I doing in here? Oh yeah, I was just chopping trees. Very boring task. I did finally finish the stairs up to the house. I can't remember what all I've showed you guys and what I haven't. I gotta finish building this. But I've started like the pathways and like the stairs up. I gotta texture that one and add more to it. Glaze for being nice. Hey, honestly, I think it's because like kindness is so far and few between nowadays, if I'm being honest. At least from what I've noticed. I had a feeling these were cool. Yeah, honestly, I think it kind of mixes into the problem where like I'll be nice to people and then people are like, are you in love with me? And I'm like, no, I was just being nice. And then I've been needing more of like the dark oak saplings, so I've been like slowly chopping those and collecting those. I re-upped on all of the wood types so we could actually start building more around here because I gotta do enclosures for the sniffers, the frogs, these bad boys, and I will get each type of new variant for them as well. Let's go and grab this too. And eventually I gotta do the villagers so I can get mending. I don't want to do that, you know? Yes, that's honestly I think the hardest part for me in making friends, and I've run into it a lot recently, especially with other men specifically. They act like they want to be my friend at first, and then when like feelings aren't reciprocated, they get like upset. But like the whole point of us like talking or interacting was under the guise of just being friends. So it almost feels like, I don't want to say tricked, but like kind of like low-key tricked, if I'm being honest. And it does make me like feel subhuman, if I'm also being honest. Which doesn't feel great. Yeah, which I mean, I wouldn't mind as long as like, because like I understand developing feelings along the way and stuff like that, so I don't think it's like completely realistic to be like, you need to tell me up front. But like, I ran into an issue recently with someone where they weren't just saying like, hey, I develop feelings for you, this is bothering me. They made it sound like almost like I was being unattentive to them or our friendship, which they kind of misconstrued our friendship in general. And especially another thing I run into a lot recently is people being very demanding of my time. Um, and that's the thing, communication is key. I just hate when people I keep also running into this. People ask me to communicate, and then when I communicate with them, they don't have the tools to communicate properly. And they end up getting upset with me, and I'm like, yo, dude, like, I don't know, or like guilt tripping me or telling me they understand when they actually don't understand or don't agree. Like, part of communication is that back and forth, you know? It's gotten to the point for me, especially with the emotional labor people expect me to commit and like the feeling entitled to my time. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten to the point where I just start blocking people. Like, I just don't care to explain it to them anymore, especially when I've gone out of my way to explain it to them and they just continuously like go out of their way to not understand like what I'm saying. Because it's like, dude, at that point I'm wasting my breath. Yeah, exactly. But I've had it like in stream too. Um, I won't like out them by name, but um, y'all probably know who I'm talking about because they haven't shown up anymore. But like, I had to block him because he was like, "Oh, you used to talk to me all the time." First of all, no, I did not. I talked to him when I could, and then when my life circumstances like changed, they like got mad at me for not talking to them all the time. That actually happened with, I'm not gonna lie, both of my moderators. And I just had to be like, look, dude, like, it's not a personal thing that I'm not sitting around and talking to you all the time. Number one, I haven't been feeling good. I've been in my head, and I tend to like hide when I get like that. But they end up taking it personally no matter how much they tell me they understand, like, okay, I have a social battery, I can only do so much with that social battery and stuff like that. It's like they're understanding until it like applies to them genuinely. And that really sucks because again, like, nothing I'm doing is like ever like a personal attack to anybody. Sometimes I just don't be wanting to talk, or if I have a lot on my mind, it's hard for me to talk about because I've been made to feel like a burden in other people's lives before. And as much as someone says, oh, you're not a burden, like, that doesn't just automatically fix the fact that I've been made to feel like a burden my entire life. Yeah, I think so too. Another part of it that I noticed too is like with streaming in general, it is a parasocial relationship, and a lot of the guys coming in here for stream are wanting like a chance with me, which is why I don't know if those of you who have been here have noticed that I haven't really been talking about my partner anymore. It's because like as soon as I did, my numbers tanked. Like insanely bad, if I'm being honest. And so it makes me feel like I can't be honest about like myself or my life. Otherwise I risk the chance of like losing my audience while I'm in the middle of trying to grow. And so that was kind of like a hard thing for me to like get over and realize. Yeah, and I've always had like people play like the whole nice guy, understanding guy routine on me, and then they're not actually like the nice guy or understanding guy. Like my male moderator that I had, like as soon as I did start dating a partner, he was fine talking, cause like he asked me for like lore drops and stuff like that, and I would just, you know, like tell him what was going on or like guys I was seeing. But until it became like serious with a partner, it didn't become a problem. And then at that point, they were demanding a lot more of my attention and time. And I'm like, look, like I designate that amount of attention and time to like partners or close friends or stuff like that. And then I kind of have people set up on like a tiered list of what I can give them. You know what I mean? Like the closer we are, the more I can give you, because one, it'll cost me less, like of my like social battery to give it to you, especially if I know you and I'm like comfortable with you. But especially when it comes to like text exchange, because of my ADHD, like, and when I have stuff I gotta do, I'm in go mode. The last thing I want to do is sit on my phone and text paragraphs back and forth. Like, I just cannot do that all day. And a few months back, I had more time on my hands and I was feeling better, so I had that energy to give, but I just don't have that consistently enough anymore. And again, it just gets taken like personally. So I'm like, fuck, like, you know, I'm not trying to set like the precipice of like, this is how it's always gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Cause like, I'm gonna be honest, I have a hard time like making chick friends. Chick or guy friends, if I'm being honest at this point, both of them I'm having trouble with. Cause like I said, I just lost my other moderator to basically the same reason. Which she, when it was happening with someone else, she's like, no, I understand, you have a social battery, like you have this, you have that. And then when it was her turn to not be receiving the same amount of energy and stuff like that, took it super personal. And it's like, dude, like, I can't pour from an empty cup, you know what I mean? Like, that's just unrealistic, and it's unrealistic to demand that of me, especially when there's not like an even give and take in the relationship either, because there was not an even give and take, if I'm being honest. And I just find that I keep ending up in relationships where I give more than the other person, and they just like take, and I can't do the energy vampire shit anymore. I refuse to. It takes all my motivation, it takes away from stream, it takes away from my ability to take care of myself. It super sucks. I'm trying to figure out where those like boundaries lay and how to lay them correctly from the beginning, so someone doesn't feel like fucked over when my energy changes, I guess. But I feel like from the beginning I try to state that, but until people like see it and experience it, they don't truly understand it. And then by time they see it and experience it, they're taking it personal, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, please guys, please. Like I tried to explain the emotional labor thing, because she was supposed to be my best friend, recently, and it was taken like personally, and I was just like, dude, like, you've seen me explain this to other people, you've seen me talk about it with other people, like, I don't know how much more clear I can get. And I got like guilt tripped, and she kind of like victimized herself, and then after being like, communicate with me, she was like, well, I don't want to talk to someone that doesn't want to talk to me. And it's like, bruh, like, that's what I mean by like, don't ask me to communicate and then I tell you some shit you don't want to hear, and then now all of a sudden you don't know how to communicate. Like, what the fuck? Like, which is crazy. Yeah, they don't get it. And I run into that so fucking often. It's so frustrating. I gotta readjust. Cause again, it's never personal, and especially because of my health, me being in my head about my health, me being in my head about the fact that that affects my numbers on Twitch, it's affected all of my social media, if I'm being honest. It like freaks me out, and I'm even more in my head. Yes. Yeah, and so I'm trying to figure out how to be genuine, but not like overextend myself. Be there for people, but again, not overextend myself, but also have healthy boundaries so I don't make people feel like they're owed my time or energy or stuff like that. Yeah, and that's how I feel too, Howdy, is like, are they really people I want to spend my energy on? That's why I was like, if I'm talking with someone about something, I want to solve it with them. You know what I mean? If I confront you about a problem or something that happened, and I'm trying to work it out with you and communicate, it means I care, and I want to mend the relationship. But when it gets to the point where when I'm talking, people refuse to listen, and then either victimize themselves, guilt trip, shame me, like flip things back on me, that's when I'm like, I'm done. I've gotten to the point where I've been on a blocking spree. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't have very many people in my life right now because of that. I'm glad, Nico, you're getting a peek into my life. I hadn't really been talking about it on stream, because I'm not trying to out these people. I'm not trying to shame them. I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. But I don't know. It's been a frustrating process, and it's been hard to figure out how to balance. Gotta cut the trash. Exactly. Yeah, and I have like this tattoo on my shoulder over here. It's supposed to be a reminder to cut out the toxic things in your life. So I've just been doing that because whatever way I was acting for the last, I don't know how long, basically my entire adult life, I've overextended myself for people and made them feel like me overextending myself is the norm. And I want to break that cycle so... I want to cry saying it. I want to break that cycle so badly. Like, I want to stop performing for people all the time, because that's what it ends up feeling like I'm doing when I can't be myself or have time to myself. And especially, like I said, when people aren't showing up in the same way they expect me to show up. Like Miss Moderator, she wanted me to give her attention and time and card readings and advice and all of this stuff, which cost me energy to do, but couldn't even ask me about my doctor's appointment, or how that went, knowing when it was. Like, was not even a concern to her, and that made me feel very like I didn't matter. And then after trying to explain to her, like, hey, yeah, I've been distant, because she was passive aggressive with me in the way she confronted me about being distant, and what those reasons were, and the fact that, you know, asking me for advice she doesn't listen to cost me emotional labor, she continued to take all of that personally. And I was just like, I was gonna talk to her. I asked if she wanted to like talk on the phone or on Discord or something. And then I was like, after reading the messages back, I was like, man, this isn't even worth my time. She's not seeking to understand me or see my point of view. So like, there's no changing her mind about the way she feels about this. Hi, the Legendary Reaper. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in here. Let me lurkies on your stream. I know you're on a break, but... There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 3 bits. I really appreciate it. Let me read what you guys are saying. I miss it too, and honestly, Cyan, it makes me really sad because she would preach to me about how this is our dream. It's my dream. But she saw it as if I was able to get to the top, I would take us to the top. And she enmeshed herself so deeply into stream. So when she stopped showing up, I stopped talking to her as much, because we used to do like pre-stream calls, after-stream calls to kind of go over everything, go over ideas, stuff like that. And we just didn't do that anymore, and my priority has been work, so I talk to her less, you know? Like, if it's not about stream, I don't want to really talk as much, especially right before stream, because she kept making me late talking about the antics, boy antics that were going on in her life, and I'm like, yo, dude, like, I keep being late as fuck to stream, I'm losing viewers, like, I gotta get on, like, it has to come first. And that was just taking personally. I don't think I will reconcile though, Cyan. I'm unwilling to. I've seen enough of the way that she operates, and she's very... It may not be outright or intentionally selfish, but if it's not what she wants me to be doing... I don't know how to explain it. If it's not what she wants me to be doing, she doesn't want anything to do with it. And if it's what she doesn't think I should be doing, she's gonna put me down for it. And I'm just not interested in having someone like that around. Like, I just don't care. because no matter whether what she was doing I liked or didn't like, I was like, how do you need me to show up? Do you want to vent? Do you need an ear? Like, do you want advice? Like, what do you want me to do? And she was just unwilling to do that. Like, even with my partner, she kept making comments like this shit definitely wasn't gonna work out, because she wanted me to move to Florida when my lease was up, and I don't want to fucking move to Florida. I said it 8 bajillion times, and it kept being pushed on me. So that's it gets a little deeper, but that's kind of what happened. Really, Nico? How do you navigate it when you find yourself struggling with this? Because I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, obviously I'm the common denominator for making people feel comfortable treating me like this or demanding things like this of me. So how do I stop doing that? How do I stop causing this to happen to me? I know there's just going to be people that'll use you and expect those things of you, but I feel like it's a archetype I attract in not having steady boundaries for myself. Yeah, Tara. I agree. I think, so that's where I did go wrong on that part with her, is I didn't communicate it from the beginning. But every time in the past when I had communicated how I was feeling, it was almost like it was treated like it wasn't good enough. Like that answer wasn't viable enough for her. And so I did kind of avoid just communicating with her. I kind of just straight up ghosted her, if I'm being honest. Which, not ghosting, but like, yeah, I didn't respond as much. I didn't answer calls, but the last 3 times she called me, I was literally in the middle of stuff. So, because I will communicate it, and what I've realized as well is like, I will communicate openly if you cultivate a safe space for me to do so. If you don't, then I'm not going to communicate. And that right there tells me, okay, I don't need to have these people in my lives. Because if we can't have an open line of communication and I'm afraid to communicate with you, I don't need you in my life. Like, it's just not healthy or viable. And I also just keep running into the issue where like females, like when it comes to female friendship, I'm running into the issue where it's like, they want me, it's almost like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's almost like I'm their boyfriend. Like, they want emotional labor, they want me to talk to them and tend to them all the time, and it's like, again, happy to do that when I have stuff to pour from my cup, but like, all day, every day, homie, like, I could not. I can't promise that. Like, that's just unrealistic. Hello, King of Pirates, how you doing? Sorry, I'm slowly going through chat. It's way smaller on this screen, so I gotta scroll. Yeah, it was exactly, Howdy. It was starting to be part of what was adding to the stressors, and especially when you're not checking on me, you want me to listen to essentially you doing stuff that's not healthy for you all the time, over and over. Because, like, get this, okay? She wanted tarot readings. Alright, fine, whatever. Tarot readings, mention her. Alright, you're repeating the same cycle, which is being involved with all these guys who don't really care about you. She continued to do that, didn't listen to the cards, and then kept asking me for readings. And I'm like, bro, if you're never gonna fucking listen to what the cards tell you, why are you asking me for a reading? Like, that takes time and energy on my part. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But like, that, or like calling me and asking me for advice and then just outright never taking the advice. I'm like, bro, like, you're making me waste my breath at this point. Like, I literally don't know what to do. I don't know what you want from me. Most of the time it felt like she wanted a yes man, and I told her, like, if that's what you want, you need to tell me beforehand, instead of being like, hey, I want your actual genuine advice. Because I can yes man, and that'll take me way less energy. But, if you're asking me for advice, that takes my energy. Like, that takes, like, mental power. Thank you, Legendary Reaper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I agree. I'm trying to, like, let it go. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to also navigate navigate friendships, because I'm gonna be honest, I've been neurodivergent, so I've had trouble like connecting with other people in my lifetime. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, so I've always kind of like felt like an outsider. And in each one of my close personal relationships that I've tried to have throughout my life, I end up, like I said, in the place where I'm giving, and I'm giving everything I have, whether it's financials or my time and my energy or stuff like that. And I just, it it is detrimental to my health and my mental health to continue to do that for people. And I want to break that so bad. Like, because I would do anything for the people I love and care about, absolutely anything. um but that's unrealistic, for my own sanity and safety. I feel that, Howdy. Yeah, I've been trying to make IRL friends, which I've made a couple. I just, because of the health and because of not feeling like myself, I've been going into hiding again, and I can't continue to isolate. Um, but I can't lie and say I'm not. I'm not afraid of like getting close with people. Because again, like, even if it starts out normal in the beginning, at a certain point, I feel smothered, burnt out, um, used, abused, um, and all those things like in between. So it's just like, God, I just want to make that stop happening. I want to have close relationships, but I feel like I don't. I don't know how. As stupid as that sounds. Sorry, I'm still trying to get through chat. I'm slowly scrolling. Thank you, Nico. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed enough to stay. It does. It feels cold having to set them, and every time I set boundaries with those types of people, they make me feel like the asshole for doing it. And I know part of the realization is realizing that, like, if someone genuinely cares about the relationship, my boundary setting with those people isn't going to be seen as something that is detrimental to the relationship. It's going to be appreciated, because me bringing up boundaries and my boundaries shows that I love and care about the relationship and want it to continue. I forgot what question, Nico. Yeah, and tarot does take a lot of energy. I'm so sorry about that, Howdy. I'm sorry you had to kind of experience that, because it hurts to experience, especially when you're the one like checking on people or talking to them, or listening to their, because what I get is a lot of people that put all of their, I love helping people, so this is one of the things I gotta find balance with, is like being there for people and wanting to help them, but not having them dump everything that's wrong with their life on me, because I can handle that if you're genuinely wanting to grow and get better. But if you're not wanting to grow and get better, don't fucking come to me with that shit. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like, if you're genuinely not trying to better yourself, like, I can't be bothered to help you. I'm not gonna give you advice. I don't want to hear it. Like, sounds like a you problem, as cold as that sounds. Looking for usage? Ooh. Hey, I'm down if you do a reading for me. Yeah, and I used to be very people pleaser. I'm starting to break out of that, because to be honest, I don't really want to please anybody anymore. Sorry, chat's so small over here. Normally I can let y'all chat and then play the game still too, but because we got deep and it got big, I can only see so much on this screen at once, so I'm having to scroll. I don't know why I did that. I meant to do that. Yeah, that's kind of what I ended up feeling like. Tara is like the helper, or like either someone's punching bag or they're dumping grounds, and that shit fucking hurts. When that's kind of like the only relationships you have in life.
Swerved to miss that man, time you crashed the van, bust the windscreen, almost broke your hand, cost you $500,000. You've been acting crazy, I've been acting shady.
I get that, Howdy. Yeah, it's scary trying to make actual relationships with people, especially since, like I said, literally every single relationship I've had in my life has ended with me getting the short end of the stick or getting burned at the end of it, and it makes me feel like I can't read people, I don't know how to navigate stuff, which that isn't the case. I can read people very well. I think because of my borderline personality disorder and the inability, I'm gonna switch us back to just chatting, actually, since we're getting deep. So I can read what y'all are saying. Put you over here. Okay, move this again.
Oh, you lying, but something tells me you're afraid of loving. Oh, you're starting, but let me know that I'm worth the attention.
Let me get back to where I was.
There's about a 66% chance that you would let it all be over so fast. Maybe it's the principles of your past that let it get to you, get to you. 'Cause if it's getting all up under your skin, maybe it's a sign you ain't been living.
Flip one of the monitors sideways. Dude, honestly, it was gonna have to be this one. This one doesn't flip, which I'm so upset about. I'm like, the gaming monitor flips, which I feel like the Discord one, I don't know, the lesser one should flip, because that's what it would be used for. I don't know. Who games up and down? That's okay, Howdy. I want to figure out how to navigate it in the future, because it is, like I said, I'm the common denominator, so it has to be something that I'm doing, and I understand that, even though part of it is out of my control. I want to make sure it stops happening. I feel like it's one of the lessons I gotta kind of learn in this lifetime, because I do like being generous. I do like helping people, and for the people I love, I would do absolutely anything for. But a lot of people don't give that same energy back, you know? But Tara, my mom always said, like, your real friends in your life, you're gonna be able to count on one hand. And so I try to keep that in mind. I think being neurodivergent, I crave so desperately deeper connections and more intimate relationships with the people around me. And when it's surface level, which is why I'm not just like Miss Popular and have like a whole bunch of friends, because that doesn't feel real to me. That doesn't feel tangible. Yeah, you can, Nico. Go ahead. Lay it out for me. Let me hear what they say. It does feel thankless, which I don't even want to be, like, thanked necessarily. I just think, especially for the people close to me in my life, you don't even, especially, like, monetarily, I've always made a little more money than most people around me. Like, money that's not something that I care about. I think what I want is just someone to be there for me back, you know? And that's just been kind of hard to find. Yeah, time is our most valuable resource. It is. It is. And yeah, it is nice to feel reciprocated. And again, I know people can't, like, match me every time I, like, bring something to the table. But at least a more even exchange you know, over time. But even that relationship, like, with, like, her, I did kind of pay for a lot, you know? I paid for her tickets out here. I paid for a trip to San Francisco when we went to a conference. I paid for her to go see that guy she wanted to see. And it actually took someone else around me being like, yo, dude, like, why is she not paying for that herself? Like, why is she coming to you and asking for you to plane tickets to go see some guy? And that's what kind of made me realize I had set up the precedent where, like, fuck yeah, use me, go ahead, you know? And I'm trying not to do that. I was just trying to be, like, helpful, I guess. Yeah. Yes. Yes, really. Yep. Because she hasn't had a job this whole time. Will you do life in general? Nope. I even asked her why not get him to pay, and she was like, oh, well, he's already paying for the Airbnb. But yeah, she hadn't had a job this entire time. And again, I think another thing I run into is people having, like, different standards for me versus themselves. I don't know. I was gonna go in a little bit more, but I kind of, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel, like, guilty talking about it. I feel like I'm outing all my business on stream and her business and stuff like that. And again, I don't think she's a horrible person. I just think, especially when it comes to morals and principles, we don't align in general. The way she treats people is not how I want to treat people. It's not how I want to act. And then there was just, like, she has a different standard for herself than for everybody else. She's allowed to be human, and everybody else is set on a different level of expectation. And that's unattainable. I can't keep putting myself in unattainable positions. You're good, Nico. Take your time. Yeah, I will. I'll hold on to it. Yeah, because like I said, I don't want to out anybody. And I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I just, I had had enough, I think, and when I realized I couldn't tell her how I felt, I just didn't care to try to explain it anymore. Because again, like, I think I learned from my last relationship that if someone doesn't want to understand you, there is nothing you can do to make them. No matter how many times you explain it, no matter if you come at them with therapy language, no matter what, if they're not seeking to understand you and grow the relationship, and they're going into a conversation with their goal in mind and only that goal in mind, there's no hearing. Money is fake. That's why I try not to take it to heart. Cause, like, I'm gonna be honest, I told you guys I made 6 figures at my old job every year. I have absolutely nothing from that, because of how much I gave and gave. It doesn't, I don't think it's the money that hurts me or the material items. I think it's that in providing that and the emotional labor for people, it's still not being enough when it's not what they want at the moment they want it. But me and him did talk about it at CD, and he's like, he told me I sound like one of those, like, provider guy archetypes when I was talking to him about it, and I was like, damn, that's kind of fair. He called me on that. And it is my fault. It is. Because, again, I set that precedent. Like, I made her feel comfortable doing that. and feeling like she could do that. I just think because of my old job, it's kind of hard to explain to you guys, but we spent 5, okay. I'll type it out for you. Yeah, that was 5. I couldn't. There's only 78 in a tarot deck. Alright, then do the last one to 78. So it is kind of my fault. I just want to, again, I want to not feel like I have to perform for the people around me, but again, with like the close relationships I had with my old job, that's what I was saying. We spent so much time together, and because we spent so much time together in said job, money and the fact that money was so prevalent in that job, because it was a commission-based job, essentially. Lotto numbers this week, guys. It kind of encapsulated all of the friendships. It was a moving piece in all of that. And so, because we could earn like commission together, essentially, and stuff like that, and we would all buy each other like weed, or like stuff like that, or food, and like kind of like trade off in that way. But yeah, and again, it is me overextending myself because I want to help people. I want to help people so bad. Hey, CD, honestly, I think that is a good reason for him to talk. Tell me all about it. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, please, God, because I feel lost on it. Yeah, and especially when you become super aware, Tara, and you can see people's actions for what they are. And what I'm, again, I let people, with the BPD, I have an unstable self-image, right? So it's been really important for me to define myself, my boundaries, my standards, and not let anyone change my mind on those things. Because I've let people convince me that my gut feeling is wrong. And, oh, let me move y'all that way. I've let people convince me that my gut feeling is wrong, and I have not I don't miss, bro. Like, my gut do not miss. I gotta listen to her. And not let people convince me otherwise, or I have feelings for them and I care about them so much that I'm willing to overlook those things. So it's just a good night, Idangu. It's just a balance I'm trying to figure out. Life is all about that balance, isn't it? And I'm a hard shift corrector, if I'm being honest. I will overcorrect sometimes. So I'm trying not to do that. I know that time will reveal all in people's intentions, because people tell on themselves all the time when they're talking. They do, and all I have to do is pay close enough attention and take them at the face value that they give me stuff at. Because as much as their words can be honest when they don't mean them to, they can also be dishonest intentionally. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just, it is just paying attention to that. I literally, one of my best friends from high school that used me for money, she called me this morning and I did not answer that call because the last 5 times I've talked to her, she's asked me for money. And she's about to have a kid. And that's how it was earlier in my life too. And so I'm just like, dude, I'm done repeating this fucking pattern. I cannot do it anymore. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Sorry, you came in on Deep Talks, dude. Hello. How you doing? Thank you, Howdy. Same goes for you. You can always reach out anytime. And I will get back whenever I see it or if I have the energy. Yeah, body language, stuff like that. They do. They tell on themselves all the time, even with their own verbal words. and they won't even realize that they're doing it. I understand that, CD. I think for me, I mean, I like my nice little things, but when it comes to money, I just want enough to live and not, like, stress. But outside of that, I wouldn't say, like, it's, like, a main motivator in my life, if I'm being honest. Because I basically have everything I kind of want. I just want my bills consistently paid. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What kind of beer are you drinking? IPA or regular? Yes, Hydra. I love helping people out. I also think, like, where the line lays for me is when people start asking, because, like, I'll help, especially if I can or if I'm in the place to. But when it gets to the point where, like, it's almost a demand or expectation, that's when you will lose me. Like, and especially when you know all of the circumstances that I'm already under and you still expect me to help out and give you whatever you want, like, that eats at my soul, I cannot lie. Because especially for people like that, I'll be so down and out and it could matter less to them. They want more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, enough to be comfortable. Yeah, that's all I want. And outside of the fact of not making a, like, super consistent income, because I think the instability is what makes me anxious. I think outside of that, I've been able to kind of provide that for myself and even fuck people around me that didn't deserve it. Yeah, give them an inch, they take a mile. Oh yeah, I know. I used to think doing the opposite, where you gave them a mile, they would take an inch, but that ain't fucking true either. You give them a mile, they're gonna take 10. They're gonna, and I almost feel like a lot of the times I'm like that frog in a boiling pot of water analogy, like a lot. That's what I feel like, a lot. Everyone's always, like, testing me and, like, pushing my boundaries. And that's frustrating. And I hate that I get so harsh when I correct people. Like, god damn, because I don't mean for, like, this, I don't mean for it to snowball from the past, but when I'm forced to, like, stand up for myself, it's almost like every version of myself that never stood up for myself shows up as well. So I'm trying to chill them out and be like, yo, I got this, you know what I mean? So that way I don't come off as harsh or cold, but, you know, it's just, I don't know, that's kind of what I've been, like, wrestling with in my own mind and, like, time, and I have been talking a little bit with the people that are close to me. I can't lie and say I don't kind of kick myself in the ass for not having these skills already developed or figured out, which I know that comes with time and experience, and unfortunately I wasn't granted those experiences when I was younger. So I think that's where I end up getting, like, tripped up and frustrated at myself, and especially when I ignore my gut instinct. When my gut tells me, okay, this person does not care about me. They're in it for their own selfish gain or intentions or hidden agenda. Yeah, you're right. It's not something that can be taught from a textbook. You're absolutely right. I just feel like I'm betraying myself when I don't listen to myself. And so I think it hurts me to not believe me and let somebody else convince me to not believe me. That one really hurts me. I think so too, Hydra, and I do go out of my way to operate myself. Like, you could be so fucked up to me. Like, when that 6-year relationship ended and he broke up with me because of my job, the job that had paid for everything the entire time we were together, and he shamed the fuck out of me for my job, and told me no one would ever love me, no one would ever claim me, all of that stuff. I still handled that with like poise and grace. I still let him keep things he didn't deserve to keep, like our old place, $1,000 guitar, like stuff like that. Just because like I'm not a vengeful person. Like I don't, and again, the materials doesn't matter to me. The only reason I took the rest of the shit out of that house is because he did shame me about my job. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you're not gonna keep all the nice things I bought, bro. Like, no, that's not happening. But like, I still wasn't an asshole about it. I still wasn't mean about it, and it's kind of been like that every time. Because I think when I was younger, I would get like verbally snappier. I could be mean with my words if I wanted to, but I learned when I was very young that as soon as those words leave my mouth, they're not something I can take back. And in sobriety, I also learned that I'm going to feel better at the end of the day when I handle stuff with that poise and when I handle stuff with that grace. And so it doesn't fill me up to hurt people or be vengeful in the way that I do it. But I have gotten to the point where like, bro, I will block you. Like if I've tried to explain it and you're not listening, like I'm not talking about it. Like there's no closure that can be sought from that relationship or that conversation if you're not willing to meet me at that halfway point. Assertion over aggression any day. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's a slight issue because when I do start feeling like that, I would say we've talked about the spiky feeling that I've explained to you guys, like almost like I want to crawl out of my own skin, and I feel like uncomfortable in it, because that does feel like, I would say like teenage me inside me. She was very angry, and very defensive, and you couldn't really talk to her. She was all feelings, no logic. I feel like she bubbles up to the surface, especially when I feel like I'm being fucked over. And so I try not to let her out, because you can't talk to her, okay? And she's not gonna handle things the correct way or a way that I am proud of. And go full villain. Honestly, sometimes that's what I'm also trying to figure out the balance of, is like sometimes you gotta cuss a motherfucker out, okay? Like, sometimes you do. You gotta give them a fucking piece of your mind. But then at the same time, it's like, where is it giving a piece of my mind for my own peace and sanity? And where is it that I'm just wasting my breath? Because for me right now, like, those kind of feel like the same thing. In a way. Especially in these instances. Because, like, what does it gain me at the end of it? Like, yeah, I said what I wanted to say, but, like, it still got me nowhere. So it feels like a waste of my breath, and I'm like, I don't know. And I think about stuff too much. I have allowed them, like, in my safe places, I will talk to, like, the people close to me and, like, kind of, like, let that anger out. Because especially before I can handle something logistically, sometimes because of the BPD and how strong it makes every emotion that I feel, I have to vent it out first. Because it's going to be all feelings first, and then I can handle the situation logically once I get over that feelings hump. King of Pirates, we're just talking about like relationships that I've had in my life recently and the ones that have ended most recently, and how to kind of navigate those, and what issues I keep running into with them. Low-born poor person? I did not know that. That's hilarious. Well, and Hydra, the thing I learned about giving the benefit of the doubt is it's exactly what it sounds like. You're giving them the benefit of the doubt. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't do it. That don't make no sense. And every time I've given someone the benefit of the doubt, they've proven me right later down the line. So it's like, like, alright. Same, Tara. I think especially with anger too, because anger is a secondary emotion. I already understand that. I know it comes from a place of feeling hurt or feeling misunderstood or not feeling seen or feeling fucked over or feeling betrayed. Like it leads back to something else. And so when I do feel that, I have to literally let it out, cry it out, and then as soon as I'm done freaking the fuck out and crashing out, I can go, okay, here's how I'm actually gonna handle this situation moving forward. Because again, I want to handle it with poise and grace. When I was a teenager, I was very angry. I was very all feelings, no logic. Like you could not talk to me logically at that time. And so experiencing that in my life, I want to go out of my way to not navigate the rest of my life that way, because in being like that, I made poor decisions that put me in poor places that I'm not proud of. It got me even more fucked over. Because something I also have learned is if I am vengeful, I don't know karma fucking exists for everybody, but damn, that bitch loves me, okay? If I do something wrong, it will bite me in the ass. It will bite me in the fucking ass. So like outside of just not wanting to be that way, I'm like, I would love to not have that karma, like, to be so for real with you. Vented into creativity. I need to do that again, because I used to like paint a lot more. I've been like journaling a lot more recently, but honestly, dude, like I'm starting to get to the point with my frustrations and anger, because part of the grief I'm experiencing, I would say, is so much time and energy lost to things and people that didn't matter, and so I think I need to go break something. It's bad for me to go back. Kinda deep, not gonna lie. Hey, the cards always call me out. That's why I haven't even read my cards for me, bro. Like, I don't want to know what they gotta say. They're kind of mean to me. She's cute but scary. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think maybe it's rage room time. Or like we go buy some fucking plates and fucking smash those on the ground, write everything I'm feeling on it, and just smash that shit. Cause like a couple weeks ago I got off stream when these feelings were like building inside of me and everything was kind of like coming to a head. And I just broke down, man. Like I'm grieving so much of my life, and I feel like as much as I want to trust myself, feels like I fucking can't. Because I keep ending up in the same situations. And that's what hurts the most. Especially since getting sober, one of the main reasons I wanted to do that is so I could trust myself, you know? I'm gonna grab tissues. I'll be right back. But, you know, I just also have to keep in mind that I'm not gonna know until I know. And I just wasn't equipped with the knowledge in the past that I am now. And all I can do is, just keep that knowledge in mind and move forward in ways where I no longer get the short end of the stick because I cut it off before then. I handle it before that point, before it can get that far, because I'm the one that can stop that from happening. Oh, it just low-key pisses me off that it's my fault, but not my fault at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn it. How do I stop this? It is just that bad. Yeah, that's why for real I don't work in the service industry anymore. I used to lose my shit too when I did. Yeah, it does. It feels like my own emotions betray me. Especially when I give people the benefit of the doubt. And I don't trust myself. And I let them convince me otherwise. Because like I said, every fucking time it's happened, like reflecting on the past, I was right. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Holy shit, you came in at a great time. I'm crying. So it's just finding the balance of everything. I think I'm just a ponderer and a wanderer and a saunderer, to a fault sometimes, or too much. And again, I am low-key just hard on myself, even when I don't mean to be. Especially about mistakes I feel like I've made. And those mistakes just, again, came from a place of not being equipped with the right tools to handle those situations or navigate them in ways that I know now. And hindsight's 20/20, baby. I fucking hate that saying, but god damn it, is it true. I fucking hate that saying. So I just, part of it is like letting the pain go, but holding on to the knowledge that those pain and experiences brought me, but also not applying them to all future situations or relationships. So it's like, it's a fucking combo, guys. Like, that's okay, Tara. I really appreciate you helping. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. I just, I think because of my addiction, I fear so deeply not being someone I'm proud of because of how I used to be. And I wasn't proud of myself for a long time. I didn't know myself. And so I kind of put too much pressure on myself for that now. Holy shit, it's a crying stream. Just kill the bozos. Hey, yeah, honestly, that's the only thing I haven't tried. I'm just kidding. You're so right, Robert. You're so right. And I know that. I know that life is about learning and growing from the things that you learn. Again, when I keep getting caught in the same cycle of like relationships that I'm having, it gets so frustrating. Because each time after each one ends, sorry, Call. He dropped you in on deep ass combos and me crying. But each time each one of those is ended, I've been like, okay, I learned something, and then I go into the next one, and then I get duped again, and I'm like, well, obviously I didn't learn enough. Like, oh my god. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, good. Yeah, we know he isn't a box of dicks. He can be a big box of dicks when he wants to be, but... It wasn't squirrely, don't worry. He's been a good boy. He's been the one actually helping me through this stuff. He has to listen to me cry about it off stream. But yeah, I just want to make it stop happening. I know that comes with time, and again, just experiences, and I haven't had enough of those in my life. I just definitely don't want it to turn into something that forces me to isolate. Because I will, and I have fallen into that before, and isolation for me leads to the things that cultivated the kind of relationship I had with alcohol. And so anything that is similar to that in any aspect, I so, like, extremely avoid. Like, I will knee jerk in the opposite direction. Like, I can't. I can't be like that. What did you say on stream? Ooh. You're gonna be in big trouble when I get off. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, every step forward, the stronger I am. You're right. You're right. And again, I think just a huge part of it is allowing myself to fully believe and put into practice the fact that in the past I was not equipped with the tools and understanding to handle things the way I wanted to. Moving forward, all I can do is use those tools, and who knows, I may pick up some new ones along the way, but beating myself up in the process of picking up those tools isn't gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, absolutely, Nico. My Discord is probably the best place. You can always add me and DM me. I'm gonna be honest, I got like 60 notifications on there, so I've been a little overwhelmed, but I try to get back to everybody when I can. They're really good at manipulating, and especially because of the BPD giving me that unstable self-image, like, damn, bro, I'm good at being manipulated. Like, the fuck is going on? I hate that. I hate it. I wish my parents would have hugged me more as a kid, you know? Ooh, on gears? Which gears? It is a difficult cycle. I'd say I'm more so less in relationships right now, because I feel like I learned a majority of that one. For me, I struggle in friendships. And I struggle with the type of friends that I attract, and kind of like what those friends' expectations of me are. And I think because I had to perform for love when I was little, I carried that into my adult life. And here recently, thanks to Squirrel Boy, and some of my own ventures on my own, I have been learning that for real friends, I don't have to perform. Like, they just want to be around me. And after performing for so long for love, in whatever form that was, that one's kind of a hard one to accept, is that all I have to do is show up. But it's something that I'm learning. Yes, I will. And I've realized in getting sober that the more genuine I am to myself, the more genuine I am about myself and the way I present myself to people, and I don't bend it to other people's wills or to please them. Number one, the less burnt out and used and abused I feel. And number two, the more people I find just like me. So we're learning slowly but surely, and goddamn the hard way. The hard fucking way, I'll tell you that. But my mom always told me ever since I was little, it's in my blood. I'm gonna learn stuff the hard way, or I'm not gonna learn it. Fuck me. God damn, I hate that one. Oh, no, you can smash him, go ahead. He's up for grabs. Especially for the homies, dude. I'm just gonna... just served his ass up on a platter. That's the thing, Hydra, is like, with the people I was friends with in the past, like, I haven't had one singular friend in my life that I've had all my life. To no fault of my own, because I will do absolutely anything to make a relationship work, at least until recently. Once I've realized people are being unrealistic in their expectations of me, I no longer tend to those gardens, so to speak. But before then, I would have done anything. And again, I think it is that desperation, like Call said, like it is, because that's actually what I told Squirrely, was my friendship with her was made out of desperation. we had a fight last year over the same things, and when she came back around, me accepting her back into my life was stuffing down everything I had felt about what happened, ignoring my intuition, ignoring my gut feeling, ignoring what I knew was going on, and just accepting her open arms. And I cannot continue to betray myself like that. I refuse. I can't do it anymore. And I'm not so desperate anymore. I'm not in the same positions I was in my life at the time. And again, through meeting new people and through these new experiences, I am learning a lot about what it means to me to be a friend, because until Squirrely, like, I actually hadn't sat down and defined that for myself. And I don't ask for a lot, to be honest. Maybe a little less than I should, to be honest. But I don't know. Just like I said, it will come with time and experience. And again, I can't beat myself up along the way. That one's real hard, though. I think I still carry a lot of... Because I don't think shame is something you're born with. I think it's something people hand to you. And I've accepted the shame people have put onto me. And even though I'm no longer in abusive households, whether it be my parents or old relationships or fuck my old work, my old workplace, they've passed that totem onto me, and I'm now carrying it. I'm now punishing myself when I don't deserve to be punished. Like yesterday when I got off stream, I told you I laid down in bed, I cried for a little bit, I was sad about the health stuff, and in order to not be sad, I got up and I started cleaning. But if I'm being honest, it was more so the anxiety of, if I don't clean, someone's gonna be mad at me, than it was, okay, this gets me out of my head. Both of them existed, but I think that abuse that I've experienced in the past is the reason I pushed myself to get up and clean, even though I didn't feel like doing anything. And to the point where, like, he came in and he was like, dude, your extremities are cold, but like you're burning up and you're sweaty. He's like, please just fucking lay down. Like, please, like, stop pushing yourself. And I almost, like, it's gotten to the point where I do catch myself, like, beating him to the punch of, like, abusing myself. And he's not even trying to abuse me, you know what I mean? And so I try to I'm trying so hard not to carry that torch. I would love to. Thank you for everything, Nico. I appreciate it. Yes, I have to forgive myself, and I have to allow myself to also be human. I just think, literally, until the past couple months, I wasn't allowed to be human in any space I existed in. And so I'm trying to allow myself that. Thank you, Legendary, thank you. CD, shut up! Get out of here with your I have no shame! I'm shaming you! Get out! I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I definitely don't want to pass on shame to anybody else either. Cause this feeling fucking sucks, dude. It sucks. Super sucks. Bro's built different, I believe him. I wish I was built diff. Teach me your ways, master. Please. Someone is dicing onions in the kitchen, they are. But yeah, I wanna stop tending to that garden. To self-doubt and self-loathing and self-shaming, because fuck that shit. Like, even when I was in that relationship and he started to put all that shame on me, like, but before he had whittled me down to the point where I had no energy to fight it, I was verbally told him, like, I am not gonna carry the shame you put on me. I won't do it. And here I am doing that. So I want to not do that. Because, it is just me abusing myself at this point. Let me look. Reaper. Okay. Yeah, I did. You were joking about you crying? Okay, well, I'm crying too. We cry together in here. But yeah, those are things we haven't had a deep talk on stream in a minute. Those are the things I've been experiencing. It's been part of what's been kind of like eating at my mental and my energy, along with all the health stuff, which is constantly forever in the back of my mind as well. Just kill bozos and baby I got you. Yeah, I will. I want to see that doggy again. Oh, she cut her paw? The baby. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. She's grumpy. Oh. Didn't you cut your paw a couple weeks ago, too? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you saying that. And I appreciate you being there for me. It's partially endearing to know I'm not alone in these struggles, but knowing how I feel, I hate that you guys feel the same way too. That really sucks. And I'm just sorry. Sorry that we're all going through it. But at least we got each other, am I right, homies? Like yeah, we're all going through it together. We are. So any wisdom you do have to share, I do appreciate. Cause damn, if I could not learn the hard way, that would be fucking sick. I would love that, personally. Yes, we do. And time and life never stops moving forward. So I guess I will stop fighting the current and move along with it. No, Nico, go to the doctor's appointment. I'll be getting off soon anyway. Maybe within the next 10. We shall see. I think y'all got all the deep talks out of me that I can handle tonight. I think maybe I probably had, I wouldn't say holding it in, I have low-key talked about it. I just, only to one person if I'm being honest. So I do need to kind of open up more to other people. I just struggle with that. Thank you, Reaper. Thank you for the 7 bits. I think I just feel like a burden when I talk to people, or like I'm fucking annoying, and I hate that feeling too. And again, for the people that care about me, and y'all tell me I can vent to you, I just, for some reason I don't, and I shut down, and I isolate, and I mull it all over in my head, and ruminate, and just kind of beat myself up. You're right, Tara, you're right. 222. I saw 444 today, 333 yesterday. Which keeps telling me to believe in myself. Have patience and balance. and that everything will work out. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Yeah, I always want more wisdom. I'm willing to learn. Like I said, when I got sober, I finally remembered a thing I used to say when I was little, and it was, if I'm not learning, I'm not living, and if I'm not living, I'm dying. And so, in getting sober, it's become very important to me to learn and pick up whatever I can. And if anybody's willing to share wisdom with me or teach me how to do anything, that I would put my time and my effort into it genuinely. I would apply myself, because I also just didn't apply myself for so long. Much love to you too, dude. Thank you so much. I hope your stream was awesome. Yeah, solitude sometimes helps me think too, but at the same time, I struggle with overthinking. If I'm being honest, I'm an overthinker. I'm gonna mull it over until it literally can't be mulled anymore. Until it's mulch, you know what I'm saying? And again, Squirrely's actually been saying it, I do tend to hang myself with the information that I have. And I gotta quit doing that too. I gotta quit doing that self too. I can learn without beating myself up. I can understand what I should have done better without punishing myself for not doing better. Yeah, I'm cracking jokes now. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. I definitely will. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming into stream today. I'm glad you liked the deep talks and you weren't scared away by me crying. I know, Tara. I hate the angel number drops. Like, bro, I need clear directions, please. Even with my tarot cards, sometimes it'll be like, trust your intuition. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. Like, I don't know what to do. That's why I asked you. Have fun on Gears. Thank you. Yeah, especially once I started to enjoy my own company more, it definitely did get easier to isolate. Because I don't hate just vibing with me. Like, I kind of don't just mind, like, I don't mind me. I bring a very, I can, when I don't have anything else affecting me on the outside, I can bring a very peaceful vibe to the function. But, that's not realistic, and life can't just always be me. Otherwise, I could have just kept fucking drinking. I would have had no one in my life, you know? And I stopped drinking for a reason, because I didn't want it to only be me forever and lose every relationship I've ever had. So, I shall figure it out. I know that High Priestess card, oh god, I hate seeing her. I'm like, get out of my face. Yeah, that's true. And I gotta stop treating it like it's a burden to others to vent. I think I was just taught to not take up space growing up. And so that's a very, that and even in my adult relationships, that was how I was expected to show up. And so unlearning that has been very difficult. Stop drinking, give you advice. Honestly, dude, for me, it was a decision. I had gotten to the point, the quote that you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I heard that in meetings. I did, CD, I did. I have thought about it a little. I had to jump on stream, and then it turned into this, but it will be pondered and saundered afterwards, too. But for not drinking, I was just repeating the same pattern of behavior, the same cycle of wake up, drink myself to incapacitation. When I did wake up, I was anxious as fuck. I shamed and guilt myself then. And I think part of what also makes it so hard to not shame myself out of something now when learning lessons is that low-key, in order to get sober, I kind of shamed myself out of it. I'm not gonna lie, it popped off on that one. It popped off on that one. It helped get me to stop. But it took me a long time to learn that lesson, and you have to learn it yourself. Like, as much as I want to tell you something that could help you with not drinking anymore, there's nothing I can give you. You have to give it to yourself, because in getting sober, it's you actively choosing yourself. And so you just have to decide that you are worth it. You're worth choosing. Even if it comes with sleepless nights, even if it comes with these emotional ups and downs, it'll come with the good and the bad, but you do get so much more tangibility and sustainability out of a life in sobriety than you will ever get from that bottle. Ever. And so the night I decided to stop drinking, it was literally a snap decision. I was like, I am done. I'm never doing this to myself again. Because I wasn't doing anything with myself. I didn't know myself. You don't have a valid reason to stop. I understand that. I get that. Because when I was drinking and in the midst of my addiction, it felt like alcohol gave me more than I could ever give myself. It felt like it made me a better version of myself. And that just wasn't true. That's just what I let that bottle tell me. It's what I let that liquor tell me. Because I didn't even start remembering who I was or the things that I enjoyed until 3 to 6 months into my sobriety. It had taken away so much of myself. I was more of just a vessel. Might as well have been a bottle for the liquor itself, you know? The bottle holding the liquor itself. Because there was nothing to me. I was a shell of a person. And I'm still not entirely a person. Or at least sometimes I don't feel like it. Or I have trouble letting myself be. But I think I would rather be a mess of a person than be ceasing of personality or person, you know? Like, ceasing of myself. Like, to not exist. Caffeine's your substance you can't get off. I honestly traded the alcohol for the vape. I started smoking in rehab. Well, and Nico, I also ended up, when I was 21, because I'm 27 now, I ended up going to rehab, 35-day program. And that kind of gave me the tools I needed to get sober this time, because the only other time outside of this one, which I have, in 2 days, it'll be 2 years and 2 months. It ended up giving me the tools I needed to stay sober. But the only other time I got sober outside of that was that rehab trip, and I don't even think I made it to 90 days. 3 months, if I'm being honest. Yes, it will work. It will work. Yeah, keep talking to yourself like that. Fuck yeah, dude. Coffee's good, though. Coffee good. Oh my god, you guys. We got some caffeine fiends in here. I'm just gonna... I don't like coffee that much, if I'm being honest. But I used to drink straight whiskey all the time, so I guess my good and bad taste is not not spot on. Yeah, mind over matter is more than you know. Exactly. It definitely is. And that's another thing too. I'm trying to fix how I talk to myself and how I talk about things out loud. When I'm in my feelings, I do talk in more absolutes and black and whites, and it's more definitive. But I'm trying not to even feed that. Oh my god. Y'all are all in caffeine conversation now. Hell yeah. I'm getting the fuck out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Energy drinks are bad, I know. I can't even take them anymore. I took a caffeine pill today, but that's about it. Melted Flintstone vitamins. Oh my god, ugh. I just picture like a giant hunk of them, like in a bottle, that you like kind of like shake out, and you're like, yeah, a pill. It's supposed to be a cleaner way for me to get caffeine. It didn't feel as shaky and like anxiety inducing. Yeah, the gym helps me. It does help my mindset. I wish my health was a little better so I could commit a little more to it, but I do feel better after the gym. And I think because I was so active when I was younger, up until like my later years in high school when I ended up moving to online school, and then just dropping out, being active was such a big part of my life. So like the skateboards, like when I first got sober, like skating really helped me out. Nico, we're still trying to figure that out right now. I am not entirely sure. I just did a whole bunch of blood tests. Came back positive for autoimmune disorder, but all the autoimmune disorders we tested for did not come back positive. So I have no idea right now. No idea. I'm just chronically tired, migraines, like extreme fatigue, essentially. Hair falling out, nails are fucked. Breaking out more than I ever had before. I don't know. Maybe something hormonal. Go get like a full panel of that. If you had caffeine pills, you'd be roided out. Oh my god. This guy would be a caffeine pill addict. I don't like uppers that much, guys. They give me anxiety. If I have plenty of that. I don't need any extra help, okay? Oh, that and like... Because I don't know if it's like mental health or health, but anxiety and depression, hella. But I do know after trying like medication since I was like 14, the only thing that has kind of worked for me has been Adderall, but it may be what's part of causing the other health issues, so I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. I'd say the only time I meditate is before bed, because that's kind of like the only way I can get myself to go to sleep is to make mind blank, stare at the black screen. Mercury poisoning, you're mad hattering, so true. But I probably should try to sit down and do it a little more in my day-to-day, because I did learn in rehab that like even if you can't like sit down for like a full 15 minutes straight, like you can slowly build yourself up to that time. Because I think the main thing I deal with is like racing thoughts all the time. I try to explain it to people, especially when I'm unmedicated on my ADHD meds. There's like 8 different trains of thought going on in my head at once. Like one of them singing a song, one of them thinking about a movie or TV show I saw forever ago. One is going over every single mistake I've ever made in my entire life. One's being mean to me. One's telling me not to listen to the thing that's being mean to me. One's thinking about the present moment that I'm in, so I feel like constantly torn and like pulled in a whole bunch of different directions. Hello, ZB, welcome back. Yeah, I do gotta get out and maybe walk and more. Listening to music does help. I actually do like shower sing and like sing while I get ready. I do like the music stuff. Relaxing in a tub, I gotta do that one. I just did get some bath bombs, so I'll probably do that one soon. ADHD is doo-doo. It's so doo-doo. I'll be laying there trying to go to sleep. I'll literally have to chant sleep at myself sometimes. I'll be like, sleep, 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 like, because I have like a singular line or two from a song stuck in my head as I'm trying to lay down and go to sleep. If I get up to go pee and I try to come lay back down in bed, at least until I can get myself to fall back asleep, there's a song. Always, dude. Always in my brain. I'm like, please stop. Yeah, I got diagnosed with agoraphobia. Mine's supposed to be ADHD, most likely autism as well, so ADHD, BPD, and CPTSD and agoraphobia. fun diagnoses. I got the 1-2 combo with mental illnesses. You know what I'm saying? When they were customizing my character and building me out, dude, they were like, let's give this sim all the problems and all the solutions. So that way she's tortured by the self-awareness of knowing. Yeah, right, Tara. And I think that's the worst part, is especially when I know I'm being like unrealistic or hard on myself, or I'm way too in my feelings, there's another part of me that like sits back here and knows that I'm being that way, and it's almost like I can't get out of my own fucking way to stop doing that. Oh my god. Constantly monologuing. Yes, I agree, I have the monologue voice too. I have a nice one, I have an indifferent one that has no opinions, it's just facts, and then I have a mean one, a mean voice. And it's evil! It's so mean to me! I hate it! It's a fucking asshole! I'll tell you that, okay? Of course, Nico, go ahead. And I have been taking D3. I actually had a D3 deficiency, so I have been taking that. But everything else on my labs came up normal. On a call with you 24/7? I'm not that bad. I can... Usually, I think it's because of the BPD, but... And part of the ADHD is like, I cannot get my brain to shut off and turn off until I have completely exhausted all of its resources. Like, I have to either be overstimulated and my brain has to self-trigger its defense mechanism and turn itself off, or I have to be so exhausted, like I literally cannot fathom a thought in my brain. So, very fun stuff. I love it. So much fun. Yeah, I just pass out. Because I've even been taking, like, hydroxyzine lately. I took 20 milligrams and it has not been getting my brain to shut off or go to sleep. CD, I do, I'll try to do, I haven't been the best at it recently, so I gotta get better at it again, but, the visualization exercise that helped me the most in rehab was, like, white light, bathing myself in that light, in, like, other colors, like, around it, and kind of just, like, allowing myself to relax. Going, like, scanning my body as well, and just getting real present with myself and allowing myself to fully relax. It's kind of hard to do when this guy takes up all of my bed. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I used to be on heavy sleep aids, and I just don't want to do that. I hate the hungover feeling from sleep meds. Who the hell is he talking to? Can y'all hear him? Is that being picked up? He is, he spreads, and he steals the blanket, bro. I'd be underneath the comforter and just give him my blanket. I'm like, just take this. God. Taking all the fucking blankets around. You could? Okay. I was like on the phone with my mom earlier getting ready for stream, and he's like yelling at his chat, and I'm like, what the... Like, my mom can hear it. Oh, I only see it once, Daves. That's true, CD. That was not the music. That was him being loud as fuck. Well, that's... Y'all know he's here now. I also just want to say thank you to the people that have continued to hang out with me and come in here despite the relationship thing. Cause I'll say that one hurt my feelings, feeling like people only cared about me because they wanted a relationship with me. Cause that's not how I wanted to be as a streamer. So it is deeply appreciated that y'all show up and kind of let me be myself as well. He's a hunk. Oh my god. Deeply appreciated. Thank you for letting me be a person and not an object. I do appreciate that. Because I think I've told y'all this before, but I was very much so an object in my job before, and kind of still am. I haven't been doing as much as the adult site stuff. I need to do more because I gotta make money, but it's just not fulfilling for me. It's not. It actually hurts, if I'm being honest. Hurts how I view myself. For 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's that. I gotta quit vaping. We're trying to get me back to the 0.0, like take out all of the things that could be causing it and then add them on one by one to kind of see how I feel from there. Hydra, I think I'm trying to cultivate that piece desperately, but I don't know if I think in some aspects of my life I have found that peace, but I think in other aspects of my life, I think I'm still searching or still laying the groundwork for that. Oh, congratulations, Howdy. Hell yeah. What would you say makes 23 years of marriage? What would you say kind of helps build that? You're here for the shenanigans? Oh, I got nothing but shenanigans for you. And deep talks whenever y'all... I was gonna say whenever you want it, but you kind of got it forced on you today. One of y'all asked me a question that got me to open up, or said something that got me to open up. Oh my god, CD! Dude, honestly, you got me with the shocker thing on the board last D&D sesh. I was like, alright. I know! Like, feel free to psychoanalyze if you have an analysis conclusion that might be also helpful off the table. I'll take it too. I hope it does help you guys. I hope, because I want y'all to feel like you can talk about this stuff too, because it can be isolating and lonely to feel, and I do think sometimes we do add more of that feeling on ourselves, but it's obviously not good for us to hold it in. And it will bubble up when you least expect it. You're here for the good vibes and detox. Thank you, the dog. Thank you. Always showing up. I really appreciate you. Hell yeah, Cyan. I'm glad. Yes. Forgiving, compromise, and the communication. Yeah, and I almost let someone snuff the ability to communicate out of me. I almost let them shame that out of me. Or take my voice from me. So I'm learning to get that back. Because I used to be very, no bullshit, call it like I see it. But there's been a couple of factors that have kind of like taken that away from myself. Which I hate. Hahaha, hate it. Oh dude, I'll cry to some music. Oh, one thing you can do. Yeah, music. Yeah, I got some sad boy shit in my music artillery. I know, I gotta, because sometimes I'll keep myself from crying, or feeling. I think I tend to fall into keeping myself so busy I can't think, and then it finds me in moments when I don't want it. Thank you, Hydra, thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. I'm trying, and I'm trying to keep that in mind. Rome was not built in one day, or whatever the fuck they say. So... trying to remember that. And again, I do think life in general, you never stop growing or learning. And if you think you have, then you're just wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty tired, guys. I appreciate you talking with me. Would you like to raid out? We wanna maybe hit up Slim's stream. Let me see. Let me make sure he's not exiting. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna pause this because I can't think. So it is Slim's birthday today. Give him my love. He's got an hour. Ooh, should I then, Howdy? You kind of know more than me. I just figured to add on to the birthday average. I hope it doesn't make him feel like he has to stay on longer, though. I do not. You'll have to send it to me on Discord, and I will definitely check it out. Okay, sweet. I had to, like, raid and run last time, so I'll sit and chat with him for a minute. But, thank you guys for talking to me, hanging out with me. It's deeply and greatly appreciated. I will be back tomorrow. I'm hoping a little bit earlier than I was today, which I should feel better tomorrow. But you guys, you mean the world to me. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. I appreciate you endlessly. And I hope you guys stay safe and be good until tomorrow and always. You know my expectations and demands. And if y'all ever need anything, just hit me up. Can't promise I'll be always responsive, but when I do see it, I will get back to it. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to be myself, for talking about myself, and for being there for me. I hope you have an awesome night. And like I said, be good and be safe until next time. Mwah! I fucking love you guys. Thank you.